Hello there, my beautiful people. How are we doing? We are doing yarn spinning today, and I'm really excited about it. I still have the safety thingy on it. This is what my drop spindle looks like. I'm really excited about it. I did start already. Not start. I put this thing that is supposed to help me start with the yarn. I got some fluff along with this. It was just like a set together. I couldn't buy them separate, but it's good. I'm gonna learn a little bit on this, I think. And then we have this overflowing basket of fluff, and I want to use that mainly overall, but I think this is going to be good for learning. I'm so scared that I'm going to ruin this, so I want to keep this on at all times. I cannot figure out how loud I want the music. Also, we were this close to not having a stream today. I felt really bad in the morning, but this came and I started watching videos about how to spin the yarn, and I thought that I want to do it. I don't want to wait another week to do it, and I wanted to start on stream because I thought that it might be fun for you to see how bad I am at it. And yeah, there's a chance that we will have a shorter stream because I'm still not feeling my best. But this is what we're doing and I'm really excited about it. I have watched one tutorial on how to do it, and I think that's enough. We'll figure it out how it goes. We will figure it out as it goes. There we go. And also you can see that the camera angle is a bit different than usual, and that is because well, you have to see my legs because I need to put the drop spindle between my legs while I'm doing something. So this is the camera angle today. I think I need to have my mic even closer so you can see the beauty of it. Yeah, I do feel kind of slightly uncomfortable to show you so much of me. I feel comfortable being like chest up. We have more today. You will be seeing my sweats for the whole stream, I think. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. Also, I have added so many new things to the stream, and that I am really excited about. But for that, I think I will need somebody in the chat to tell you, because I want to test out some things and I want to know if it works for you guys as well as for me. So hopefully we'll do that a bit later when somebody comes to the chat. But we can start with this, I think. So, okay. So I think I'm supposed to just start with doing that. Then I'm supposed to spin it. Yeah. Okay, and I think now that I have just like a little loop on my finger here, I have to, oh wait, I forgot. I need to separate a little bit of that here. I think. Again, I watched one tutorial, okay? I don't know how thick I want it. I don't really want, so okay, no, let me do and then talk because I want to actually do something. Okay, I think this will be enough. I don't want a very thick yarn. So I think this is going to be good. I hope. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But I think, so I was watching some crafties, Crafty Goblin streams, and I feel like they had similar amount. I am still going to pull it while I'm going to be spinning. So I think this is a good thickness. Also, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna be wrong and this is not gonna work out. And we will try again. Which is not bad. Also, it's so long. Oh, it's going to be getting in my nose. I hate having yarn fluff in my nose. When I'm brushing out the fluff that I have here, I'm always using like you remember the masks? Wait. Oh no, everything's falling. Okay. You know the masks that we used during COVID? So I'm using them while I'm brushing out the fluff because it gets in my nose. Wait, I need to pick that up. Okay. Something fell. Because it gets in my nose and it's annoying and it's itchy and it feels uncomfortable. Okay, I think I can put this to the side for now. You can see it. This is the top thingy. It's just like a piece of foam, I guess. I was thinking, I was wondering if it's styrofoam, but I don't think it's styrofoam. I think it's just foam. Okay. Okay, so now I put that in between my legs. And I need to pull it. I don't fully understand the pulling, to be completely honest with you. Wait, let me spin this. How do I? So my problem is, right, I have the hook. If I do this, it's like barely getting there. So I think I have to go around and now do this. So it's like locked in there. Okay, now I spin. And now I will hold. It is like very tightly spun there. And now I just put a little piece of that in there. And now I just have to pull that. Okay, I think I'm doing it. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Something just feels wrong, but I don't know like what exactly because I don't know anything about it. Okay, the tutorial that I was watching said that if I have this long enough, I can put it over my shoulder and this way it's not gonna get caught in this. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm gonna spin this again. I'm sorry. I'm so scared that something is going to, I don't know, fall off or whatever. Okay, but what I'm having here, you can see that it's like different thicknesses. Wait, how can I show you this? The only way that because I need to hold this, but I also want to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't think I'm going to show you. You have to see. Like here, it's thicker than it's here, and here, right beneath my fingers, is also thicker. And I like that. I want that. Basically, the yarn that I'm trying to do, mainly. Okay. I think it's good. Okay. I'm going to. Which way I want to turn it? This way. Okay, now I'm like putting in on top of the bottom here. I don't know the names of those things. I know that this thing is called a drop spindle, and that's basically where my knowledge ends. Oh, and this is fluff, yarn fluff. I don't know what this fluff is made of. Maybe it was on the auction that I bought it on, like set there, but I don't remember. Okay, wait, and I need to have a little bit more. Okay, and now what do I do? Wait, I twist, I hold, and I pull. Wait, I want to do it. I prefer to have it on the other side, actually. On my right. I'm going to do it from my right side. I feel so weird doing it. And like, I'm fully aware that I don't know what I'm doing. Looks complicated. Feels so too. It's my first time trying yarn spinning. But I'm already Oh, I twisted too much, I think. I'm already a crocheter, so it makes sense to add another yarn related hobby. I don't really understand why thicker parts don't want to twist, but thinner do twist a lot. And I'm very scared that this is going to tear and fall off. But that's okay, I'm learning. It's okay. Also, I think I'm... Wait. Should I spin it the other hand? Using the other hand? Like my left hand? I feel more comfortable doing everything with my right hand. Okay. I guess it's fine. And then I need to pull. The pulling is scary because I'm worried that I'm going to pull too much and it's going to break. I'm getting like little... I don't know how to explain it. Like little... It just twists more in like the thin parts and it starts bunching up. I don't really know how to avoid it. Okay. And I think I just twist again. I also have no idea how twisted it's supposed to be. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can... I don't think the camera is going to pick up the twistiness of it at all, to be completely honest with you. Wait, if I cover my face somehow... Can I somehow cover my face? Oh, look! It did the twisty thing again here. Can you see that it's like knotted? Looks okay. Do you do yarn spinning, Lucas? Okay, I think I'm gonna put it on the thingy now. I don't mind it being like different thicknesses because it will be all for me. How do you get it to spool up? What does spool up means? I don't. Okay. I saw somebody on TikTok saying that it's a good way to like repurpose yarn scraps, and since I had a lot of them because I'm crocheting, I decided that I love that idea and I decided to do that. And now I'm here. What I want to use the yarn for is I want to make a blanket, but not just any blanket. I want to make a freeform blanket. A freeform blanket is like a blanket that is not just, for example, lines going up. It's freeform. It's like a circle, then some lines, then another circle, then like a flower or something. Just like wibbles and wobbles and everything. And for that, I think it will look really cool if I have yarn that is sometimes thinner and sometimes thicker. So I even like that we have that happening here. It's just that I don't know if it's okay, like overall. But also I guess that since it's going to be a blanket only for me, I'm the one that's supposed to judge this. And if it's okay for me, then it's fine. I see now it's spin then wind. Yeah, so like professionals can spin and wind at the same time. But again, I'm doing that for the first time today. So not at that level yet. Okay, I think this is good. I can put it here again. I don't know how much you can see of that. Okay, wait. I need to have more. I keep forgetting about it. I need to have like enough of this to be able to spin it. Like that. I'm wondering what stops me, and if there is anything, what stops me from taking a piece of this that is the exact thickness that I want the yarn to be. Because like right now this is thicker, so I pull it. But I wonder if I can just take a thinner piece and if it's gonna be fine. I feel like if it was fine, then somebody would do that, and I would see that somebody's doing that. But everybody is like, I just use that word and I forget about it. Draft? No. How did I just forget the word? This thing that I'm doing. Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody do that, so I don't know. Also, I think I need to, when I'm like grabbing it, to let the spinniness of it go up, I need to grab below the thick part, so there's still like a little bit thinness above my fingers, because if I don't, then I get the thicker parts, I think. Okay. Wait, I need more. Oh wait, I can also do that and kind of control it more? I don't know. Wait, I think I'm doing it this too thick now. Okay, we got a thicker part here, but it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, I think this is good, and I can put it... I think this is called the draft. So put it on the draft now. Also, when I'm done with spinning the yarn, I want to double strand it. That means that I want to... Wait, I'm doing it wrong. So the tutorial that I watched said that it's good to have the yarn on the draft in like a inverted triangle shape, so thicker on the top, thinner on the bottom, and this way the center of the gravity of this is going to be better. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, thank you because you are now showing me that my alerts work, because I just turned them on, because I thought that these were on automatically, but they weren't. So thank you for showing me that too. How are you, by the way? How was your weekend? Okay, and I forgot about leaving some again. Okay, this is fine. Okay, wait, and now I spin. Also, when I say wait, it's mainly for me because I'm forgetting some kind of step along the way. I wonder if I could next weekend, but rainy some Sunday. Oh, but it's good that it was nice. I feel like we're starting to get the spring weather, and I'm very happy about it because I don't feel good during fall and winter. I wonder if I could... Oh, pull. That is the word that I forgot just a second ago. If I could pull it, like let it go and then spin it. This is not what the tutorial said, but also I do really like doing things not the way they're supposed to be done. So that kind of sounds like a good idea. We'll see. Me too. That's good. That's good. Okay, and we have that. I'm liking it. Honestly, it's going a lot faster than I expected. I thought that I can do this as much as I did. This is how much we have right now. That I'm gonna do that throughout the whole stream. And so far, we're only half an hour in, 20 minutes of actual stream. And it's not bad. I think when I finish this part, I will try to use the fluff that I made before. The only thing that I'm worried about... No, there are a few things that I'm worried with my fluff. One thing is that I'm pretty sure the fiber is shorter than it is here, which means that it's going to be more tricky to pull it without completely separating two parts. Another thing that I'm worried is that in the normal fiber, the fiber is just like, there are just lines of fibers, right? With the thing that I made, because of the way I made it, wait, maybe I can show you in a second. So the way I made the fiber is that I just took pieces of yarn, I put it on these brushes, and I was just brushing them out. And because of that, the fibers weren't completely straight. When I was brushing them out, I would kind of pull on both ends, so they would create a U shape. So all of my fibers are in this U shape, so I don't know if that's okay. But also I know that this way is how a lot of people start out, so I think it can't be that bad if this is the way people start out. Also, I'm seeing that I am breaking things here, and that is not good. Wait. I don't want to break it. I don't want to... Just made it. I was basically unspinning what I had made here. Okay, I think we're fine here. So that's the second thing that I'm worried about. What else am I worried about? My fluff has some like additional pieces that I wasn't able to brush out, like those strings. Looks like it's working. Yay! I'm very happy about it. And there's, I think, one more thing that I was worried about. Like the positioning of the fiber, the length. Oh, and I don't know, because when I was brushing it out, I was like, you know, putting it together. I don't know if I put it together properly. I don't know if I was supposed to like care which way the fibers are going. I don't know if I don't think what I'm saying is understandable. But basically, again, this, I just know which way the fibers are going. And in mine, it's not that uniform, I guess you can say. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try in a second. Okay, I think this is good. Okay. And around. Locus, do you want to help me out? Because I have some new channel point redeems, including sound channel point redeems, which is something that I didn't have before. And would you be okay with me trying it out and telling me if you hear them? Because I really want to check it out kind of on both ends. And for that, I need somebody who is on the other side listening to me. I feel like I'm leaning towards spinning it too much. I think if I'm starting to get those like low knots, that means that is too much. What are they? I can tell you. We have Wait, what was that? Daddy chill, jump scare, hello there, and a creeper, like a Minecraft creeper. Let's do hello there. Okay, I did not hear that. I just heard the sound of the alert. I did not hear the hello there. Oh, that is not good. Did you hear? It should be like the hello there from Star Wars. But what is wrong? I see, but didn't hear. That's not good. Can I do... No, I can't check that. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to turn them off for now so that nobody tries them and loses their points. But why didn't it work? The tutorial said that it's supposed to work. Actually, I don't know if I can turn them on midstream, but okay. Oh no, I can. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, thank you for helping me out with this. I wonder if I'm supposed to add something to the overlays, maybe? That would make sense. And I'll check it out after the stream. You'll get it. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I was adding this weekend, I had some time, and usually when I have time, I spend it on making a Minecraft mod pack, because that's something that I have been spending my last few weeks on, even though I am nowhere close to being done with it. But I am currently very done with doing that because I tried to do it and it didn't work, and now I'm annoyed. So I spent some time doing fun things for the stream, and one of them was supposed to be the sound redeems. We also have a new daily redeem with a whole shop build where you will be able to redeem. It is also a channel point redeem, but you only need one channel point to redeem it. It's the daily weather forecast, I think it's called. And then you can exchange the forecasts for me crocheting something. And I think I don't have like a for sure plan yet, because we still have a lot of time until somebody will be able to redeem it. But I think because I already have a flower memorial here, that's what I call it, where you can redeem a flower for channel points, and I will crochet a flower. So I want to do something similar to that, but where you will be able to redeem a certain weather, because I'm Layla Weather. So we have a theme of weathers here. Yeah, and I will crochet it, and I think I'm just going to do a, like, it's called a guirland or a garland. I think a garland that will be kind of above my head here. This is the current plan. I definitely want to crochet something. The question mark is for how I'm going to display it, because I definitely want to have it display on stream. I could also do somewhere on this part of my bed. We'll see. We'll see. Nice, we'll be good there. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate the feedback. Okay, that's way too thick. Okay, wait, let me try again. Also, I have learned that I can kind of go back if I do a little bit too thick thing. I can kind of go back. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, also I think I said at the beginning, I really hope that Crafty Odd Goblin is going to be streaming after we will be finishing up, because they actually helped me out a little bit with figuring out what I should buy for yarn spinning, because they are a yarn spinner. I know, I don't think that's how you call somebody, but they do yarn spinning, and they do yarn spinning on stream. And yeah, they, for example, they were the ones that told me that a flower yarn spinner is going to be easier to use than a one that is circle with just one indent. And the reason for that is that I can put the yarn, in my case, in 8 different spaces instead of just one, so I can control the length of it easier. And I can actually see that being useful. So yeah, it would be really nice to be able to rate them after the stream. I know that there was a situation at some point when they were streaming after me. I just don't remember if it was on Monday or on Thursday, because those are 2 days that I'm streaming on. Also, I'm not sure if they have like an... Wait, let me try again. If they have a schedule, or if they do just more random days. I don't know, we'll see. I'm manifesting here that they will be live. That's basically what I'm doing here. Okay, I think... Oh, I made that too thin. But I made it really thin. Okay. What do I do now? Let me finish this. Put it here. Do this. And now we will choose what to do here. I wonder if there's a way to, like, you know, be able to put it down, because I feel like there has to be a way. I'm thinking. Wait, let me spin this a little bit, and then I can put it. Okay, this is how I'm putting it. I'm putting the fluff underneath a petal. Okay, it works. And here we have my box of fluff. I think I want some kind of fun color. On the top we have brown and gray, and those are not fun. So I need to take this baggie out. I'm seeing like a hot pink here. I think maybe this one. Also, I still... Big box there. Yeah, this is most of the yarn scraps that I made throughout 3.5 years of crocheting. I was crocheting on and off, but I was keeping most of my scraps. How long did it take to make that much with the brush? Few evenings for sure. I don't know, I can make like, I don't know, up to 5 of these ones in just one evening. I basically do it whenever I just want to watch some Netflix. I pick one color and do it. Okay, I think this is the one that I want to do. It's pretty. Yeah, but this is... See, my problem is I wasn't sure which way I should position the fiber. So in this case, the yarn is the fluff is positioned, not fluff, fiber. Fiber is positioned this way. And for example, in this case, my fluff is positioned this way. And I think that's bad. So I'll see, because there's a chance, because I rolled that up, there's a chance that I'm able to unroll it, maybe. Let me do it here so you can see. Kind of. Okay. And now I will roll it This way? Okay. Okay, I think maybe I should take less. Let me try like this piece. Oh, yep. Also, again, for the blanket, I would like to have all of the colors kind of mix up together. So I think taking like a little bit, putting it on this guy, spinning it, and then putting a little bit of a different color is a good way to go. Like I will achieve what I want to achieve, basically what I'm trying to say. Okay. I think this is just going to be harder to pull, but it's not that bad. Okay. And now I have to somehow put these two together. Can't be that hard, can it? Okay, I'm gonna unravel it all from the brush. I think I'm gonna just spin it to have a lot of spin in there. And then I can just like add it. It's not working as perfectly as I would like it to. Oh, but it's not bad. Okay. I think we're good. It seems to be okay. This is what it looks like. Wait, can I? Oh, like that. Influencer hands. It is together. The separation between them is quite visible. Like here. I wish it was more of a gradient. But I think it's fine. I'm getting very excited right now about it. Because it's starting to work. And that's really cool. One thing that I'm noticing about how I do it is that I constantly switch hands. Where I have fluff, which one I'm using to turn this, stuff like that. I think all the tutorials that I was seeing and also seeing Crafty do it, I think they all were using the same hand all the time. But maybe I'll get there at some point, you know? And also maybe I just shouldn't care about it that much. Maybe it's fine. Okay. Also, I love this color. It's not as bright IRL as you can see it. And it has like some purple in it, which I think looks really cool. Okay, this yarn is, I think, thicker now. So it means that I'm pulling it less, I think. But also it is harder to pull because of the lack of uniformness of it. Oh no, I broke it. I broke it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Maybe that's a sign that I should add another color right now. But I don't really want to. Okay, we'll try to... No, you know what? I will take it as an opportunity to learn to add colors better. That's what it is. Okay, so I spin it. I take the fluff. I don't know where's the end. It's fine. Well, this is the end now. Okay, I open it kind of. I pull this. I put them together. I think that was better. We cannot see, it because it's the same color, but I think I did that a lot better. Or maybe I didn't. I just pulled something that I don't think I should be able to pull. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. And we are starting to get those like little bits like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Like here and here. And I like that. Because I think it's going, I hope it's going to be visible on the blanket later. Because I want it to be like, I don't know how to describe it, like weird and not uniform. I don't know if psychedelic is a good, I don't think maybe psychedelic is a good description. Like that, you know? That's the best description I can give you. Oh, I don't think I spun it enough. Also, I immediately, because I have ADHD, so I hyper fixate on things, and I believe that everything that I'm doing is going to be a lifelong hyperfixation, and it never is. But I immediately started looking up like professional stuff for yarn spinning, and my goodness, it is so expensive. Like a proper, I was looking for a drum carder. Drum carder is a replacement for this. This is a drum that is like the whole circle around it is covered in the spikes that are here. And you just turn it with a handle, or it can be also like electric. And you put fiber underneath it, and this way you can mix the fibers together, but you can also fluff the yarn. So do what I was doing with these guys, with the brushes. And like the most expensive one that I found, that's like a 3-month rent in a big city in Poland. That's how expensive it is. The cheaper ones are like a few hundred Polish zloty, which is not little. But it's not that bad. But I was expecting it to cost like 100, maybe 200, and not 600 or 900. Yeah, the most expensive one that I found was almost 10k. But again, Polish zloty, not like dollars or something. It's starting to look so good. Look at this. Wait, let me show you. Wait. Let me try again. Can you see? Doesn't really want to focus. Oh, I really wanted you to see. You can kind of see. But I like the different thicknesses. On one hand, I was expecting it to kind of happen naturally, because I feel like if you don't know something, you're probably not able to make it uniform. So that made sense that it's going to happen like that. But also I was worried that it's not gonna look how I envisioned it. But it is looking how I envisioned it. So I'm very happy about it. I feel like that makes me want to crochet more, so that I have more yarn scraps, so that I can make them into more yarn fluff and into more yarn. Okay, let me pull a little bit more. In some places the cord comes out thicker, in others thinner. Won't this be visible in the crochet item? It will. That is exactly what I'm hoping for. I want it to be thicker and thinner. And also, you have to keep in mind that I'm doing it for the first time, and I feel like uniformness of it is something that like professional, I don't think it's called yarn spinners, but the people who do it professionally achieve after a lot of practice. Okay, I think last piece. This piece is like not very brushed out. I wonder if I can fix it. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna spin this to the end, and then we will choose another color. Also, I have to keep in mind to see if, like the center of the gravity is in the center, if it's getting wobbly, because I forget to look at it. Posture check. Is it actually that bad? Come on. Okay, we're choosing another color. And I also need a drink. Hello, how are you, experiment? I'm doing some yarn spinning. I just finished a second color. Yes, it is. Sure, sure. Okay, we're choosing another color. I wish I didn't brush out blue yet. I feel like blue would look really good. Maybe we can do... We have a bright yellow. I do have something. Like a bright yellow will look good too. I'm good, just came back from the store with snacks. Ooh, what kind of snacks did you get? It's okay, we're all shrimp. Exactly. Oh, I have like a really bright yellow. Wait, let me pull out these two. Oh no, don't break, don't break. Okay. So this is two shades that I have. This one, oh, this one looks really pale, but this is like actually neon yellow. And this is kind of a golden yellow. But I think I'm gonna go with this so that I can use this one somewhere later. I got chips and cinnamon rolls and some soda. I would love a cinnamon roll right now. Ooh, we have a celebration. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know you had bits still, Dynex. Also, I think, can you guys put some emotes in the chat? Because we should see them on screen if you do that. I turned that on. And good stuff for dinner. What will you make for dinner? I've been told I'm a cinnamon roll, but I don't think I'd be good to eat. Why are they not working? Wait. No, I do have that. Oh no, they are! I see them now! Okay, I saw them. I saw them. Okay. I forgot that I have a delay on, like, between what I'm doing and seeing myself on Twitch. Okay, I think I need to put them on... They should be visible for longer. They did show up, they're small. Yeah, because when I was testing it, they were so huge. And I thought this is going to be like a good balance. But you are right. And also they should be visible for longer. I was just worried that they are going to cover the whole screen. We still have stuff for quesadillas. Ooh, from last time something. Ooh, a quesadilla. I don't know if I have ever ate like a proper quesadilla, to be completely honest with you. But they sound like something really good. Also, just Mexican stuff sounds really good. I wonder if I should do the whole piece. I don't think I want to do the whole piece. For the sake of mixing the colors together. Ooh, we will have the first ads in a sec. Also experiment maybe. Also, I made... it's like a massive taco made from chicken. That is a very good description. We have made tacos with my boyfriend last year, I think. They're pretty good. We just didn't find corn tortillas? Tortillas? I don't know how to say it. I know like Spanish way to say it would be tortillas. I liked it. I liked it. Okay? I ate it later. You didn't like them. Okay? Yeah, I created some like sound redeems with blurb, but they don't work. We already tested that today, and I don't know why. Mm, but we have a daily redeem. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it after the break. Them tacos are always good. I mean, we made them, and it was the first time for us making them. For me, I think it was second time ever eating tacos, so we needed some experience. But I liked them again. Everything crumbled and was impossible to eat. I made them into a salad. I really like because we took tortillas and we baked them in the oven, and they were crunchy, and that's why they crumbled. But I made it like put it into a box and made it into a salad, and it was like a nice crunchy part of a salad. That's how all tacos are. It's just a skill issue. Yeah, again, we don't really eat tacos, so I'm a master at eating tacos. Been doing it all my life. Yeah, I feel like in Poland we don't have that much Mexican food. We have a lot of Italian food. Like pizzas and pastas are everywhere. We don't have that much. We don't have that much Mexican food though. It's okay. You just gotta keep making them, and you will learn. Yeah, young Paravana. Okay, we will have ads in just a second. So I will take a little break. After the break, I will tell you about the daily thing that I created and also other things that I created because I made quite a few of them. And you guys remember to drink water, get some snacks, take your meds if you need to, go stretch, fix your posture, and I will see you in 3 minutes. Hello. I feel like that's a mic issue. I changed the cable and the same thing is happening. I thought that it's a cable issue because it's disconnecting. It's like it is still powered because it lights up, but the sound doesn't go through. Some kind of as if the cable suddenly stopped sending data but was still sending power. But that is the second cable that I had, and it's happening still. But also, it wasn't happening before I fixed the mic. Not a single time has that happened. And since I fixed it, it happens at least once per stream. Why can't things just work? That would be too nice. World would be too good. What I was saying that we are back, and I said that I am very consciously not saying I'm back anymore because of your experiment, which is not a bad thing. Is that it's engraved in my head now, and also I have stole that joke and said it in other people's streams too. In Norway, we have a lot of tacos, which are more like burritos than anything. Aren't burritos like completely? One thing is that they are having bigger tortillas. And the second thing, aren't burritos like completely folded? And tacos are just like this shape? Also, burrito I also have ate once in my life. And it was not from like an actual Mexican restaurant. Just somebody made it. Somebody, I mean, Paul. Okay, now I will try to do a more gradient change. Okay, so I have both fluffs together. Both are quite thin, so together they should make the proper thickness. Okay, so the yellow one, wait, let me show you. The yellow one went completely around the pink one. Again, not what I was trying to achieve, but it's not bad. I feel like it's better than what we had before. I feel like I'm starting to feel out what I'm supposed to be doing, and I am getting like excitement from it. Like in my head, it's not me screaming, not knowing what I'm doing anymore. It's like, ooh, that's getting kind of fun. That's yeah. If you could hear my thoughts, that's what they would say. I wish. Can you see this piece? It doesn't wanna. If I unraveled it a little bit, not unraveled, unspin it, unspun it, and I put it like closer here. Okay, I think this is fine. And then I spun it again. And that did nothing. Okay, can I? Okay. We'll try again. At first, wait. This is thick. Can you see this is very thick? I don't like it. Okay, whatever. It's fine. And we put it on here. I'm getting very excited with this. Okay. I can go a little bit further, I think. I have to have enough space here so that I can spin it, but also not enough to, but also small enough amount so that I can add more easily. You know what I'm saying? You do. Okay. And again, this is going so much quicker than I was expecting it. I feel like if it's gonna go like that in a few weeks, I'll be making the blanket. On stream, of course. Hmm. I have a trouble like spinning in additional pieces like here, but maybe... Actually, this looks a lot better than the like first piece I tried. Let me pull it a little bit more here. This is what it looks like on the... Again, I think it's called the shaft. Also, we have a completely different vibe with music today, but I needed something to vibe to instead of something chill as we usually do. What color now? Do I want like a purple? A red? A gray. I could use a gray now. I think gray will look good. I have a lot of gray. So let me just pick a piece. This is exactly good piece. This is what my gray looks like. It has a lot of like additional pieces, so we will try that too. The yellow had a little bit of that, but not as much as the gray one. I hope that though like those additional pieces will also add the variety in thicknesses that I want. Sorry, I was in the middle of the game. That's okay. What are you playing? We are now spinning. Playing Overwatch. Ooh, it's like a FPS game? Never played it. I don't really like shooters, and I think Overwatch is a shooter. Also, I completely don't know the differences between like CSGO, Overwatch, I think Dota is also an FPS game. I know that Fortnite is not like a group versus group, but it's a battle royale. I know what battle royale is. It's a hero shooter, so it's not sticky aim gun and shoot. What? I don't understand what you're saying. What is a sticky aim gun? The only thing that comes to I play a guy who has small black holes he throws around. Oh, so it's not like only guns, other things too? Oh, I got a very thin piece. I'm worried about it. Can you see? It's very thin there. Okay, I think one thing that I've learned so far is that I need to push the fiber together more when I'm fluffing it, so that I have more control over pulling it. Right now I feel like this gray one I put together very, very loosely, and it's giving me very thin pieces because of that. Oh, I don't know if the gray looks good with the other colors. I don't like that. But also, I'm going to have... I will have all of the colors in the blankets, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Now there's a woman with a massive beam weapon, and a couple that don't need good arm. So it's just more interesting than like a CSGO? Oh, that's what I'm getting at here. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm messing up so badly. Okay, let's unspin it. Also, this is so much harder to hold than like the first piece that we had. Okay, maybe if I just hold it like in my hand like that. Okay. And now I just do this. I don't know how, but I have forgotten which way I'm supposed to be spinning. And also the center of the gravity, I can see that it's not good. It's not well balanced. It is... it's not good. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, that piece went really well. Can you see like a little black piece there? That spun in very, very well. That's how I want it to go. Okay. Also, you all can be proud of me because I have not torn the yarn even once yet. That's really good. Okay, I can see why the gravity is not good. Can you see that like this side has a lot more yarn than this one here? Yeah, well, that's because the yarn is not uniform. Also, I'm fully aware that the piece of fluff just fell down. I guess it didn't want to be spun in. We're going to attach it anyway. I'm the one deciding, not it. Okay, but the daily thing that we have a daily weather forecast that you can... okay, that's bad. Wait, what I'm doing? I'm doing it so wrong. Wait. I'm doing it so wrong. Okay. Daily weather forecast. You can get by using a channel point redeem that it costs only 1 channel point. I was wondering if I should do it by a channel point or by a chat command, but I thought that if I do it by a chat command, then new people won't know about it. Like, there is no way for somebody to just accidentally stumble? I think that's the word. Stumble across it. And if it's a channel point redeem, then whenever somebody opens channel point redeems, they will see it. Okay, I'm getting... I feel like I'm getting worse at my uniformness. And I know that I want it, but I think this is getting a little bit out of hand here. Okay, I'll just spin it. And I think this is called drafting, but I'm worried about using wrong words here. I'm going to put it on the dowel. If that's even a dowel, who knows? Yeah, so I made it as a channel point redeem, but it only costs 1 channel point so that everybody can do that. If they want to. And then we have a shop, which you can do !shop in the chat, and you will see everything that is in the chat. Although I really don't like the way it looks, like when you put... wait, I can put it in the chat. Yeah, so it looks ugly, but I don't know how to fix that. yet. Because it is not a command that was made by me. It is a command from a program that I'm using to set this whole thing up. And I couldn't find, like, I can see that I can edit a lot of things however I want it, but I did not find a way to edit this command and the way it looks, and it looks so ugly. But it has to do for now. But basically, you redeem your weather forecasts once per stream, and you gather the weather forecasts, which is kind of the currency here. And when you have, depending on what you want, either 20 or 50, 50 is like a big thing. Weather forecasts, you can redeem them into whichever weather you want. Wait, I fucked up again. I think I know why I cannot. Wait, maybe drafting is pulling? I don't know. I know that a word drafting is used in yarn spinning. I just don't know where. Yeah, and when you have 20 or 50, 20 is for like most weathers. We have sunny weather, cloudy weather, stormy weather, rainy weather, and starry weather. I know starry weather is not a thing, but I wanted to be able to crochet stars, so we don't talk about it. Yeah, and when you redeem that, oh, and then 51 is rainbow weather, which also I know is not the weather, but I wanted all it to be uniform, so everything is called weather in this universe, okay? The rainbow is 50 because it's gonna be bigger, and as I already spoiled, I'm going to crochet whatever corresponds to whichever weather was chosen. So like cloudy weather is gonna be a cloud, or rainy weather is going to be a raindrop, or sunny weather is going to be a sun. And then we're going to display it on stream. I have two ideas. One of them is to put it on this part of my bed, excuse me, and the other part is to have kind of like a garland with lights, so something like this. Just instead of it being a string, I want it to be like a string with like lights going down. Excuse me again. And I would put it, can you see like this piece on the back of the bed? I have the same thing like on the front of the bed, so like coming from this, it's going like above my head and then there. So I'm thinking about putting it there, and then whatever is going to be crocheted, I'm going to put there, and you can see it. So it's kind of similar to what I have with the channel point redeem for flowers. It's just that this one is more for being in streams for as long as possible, and this one is going to be for like showing up in as many streams as you can. But also, I know it's expensive. Yeah, 20 redeems to get something. But because I have full control over it, unlike I have with channel points, because I don't think I can just give out channel points. And with this, I can do whatever I want. So I can, as I said, I can give out the forecasts, which means that, for example, if something cool happens on stream and we all going to be there, like for example, on the next stream, I'm probably going to finish Undertale, and then, for example, then I will give everybody in the chat a weather forecast, and you're going to be one closer to redeeming something. Also, you can choose what shape you want. Like with this, you can only get a flower. And with the forecasts, you can choose what shape you want. Also, I'm thinking like, I know that with channel points, you can make predictions. Or maybe we can do something like that. Maybe I can give it to, for example, somebody who was very helpful during the stream for whatever reason, thing, whatever. again, I just have full control over it, and that's why I like it. And I just wanted you guys to have more things. I love, as a viewer, I love when somebody's stream has like many ways to interact. My favorite thing is like channel point redeems, but if I can have more than just channel point redeems, then I love that, and I wanted to give you guys that. So now you have that. I hope you're happy with it, and I hope you're going to be using it, because I will be sad if you don't. Okay, I think I want to like maybe purple. No, wait, let me I don't know if I love the way it looks. Maybe I should add colors that are more closer together, because right now I'm going for like as far from each other as possible when it comes to the colors that I'm choosing, or almost as far. Maybe I should try like go for a more rainbow look. I don't know. But I guess the blanket is supposed to kind of reflect what yarns was I using, how good was I at yarn spinning and stuff like that. So maybe if it's gonna be a little bit ugly at the beginning, it's gonna be fine, right? And also, again, I want to double strand it, which means that spinning, like, this is one strand, so I want to spin two of these together. So when I do that, the colors are going to blend with each other more, because I'm going to have two strands now will be spinning together. I don't know what I should do. I feel like the best way would be to finish this, double strand it, and crochet with it and see what it looks like. But I don't think I will crochet with it before I'm finished with at least a lot of the fluffs. But I really want it to be good. I'm a perfectionist. I want it to look good. I don't know. We're gonna go the way we go right now. Okay, I have purple at the bottom. I don't really want to go for that. So I'm gonna go with this burgundy color, I guess. This is what it looks like. It also has a lot of unfluffed pieces. Let me again take a little piece, just like that. I feel like this one might be hard to spin. Will I be able to show you? Oh yeah, you can kind of see that it has, it's not like uniform. It has like, oh, you can see it here. Yeah, well, that it has like strings and stuff. And then it ripped into two pieces, but that's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let me go with the smaller piece first. I am a little bit worried about this one, that it's not fluffed enough. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. Also, again, I am looking for like not uniformity. I guess it's okay. It's spinning, so it's not that bad. Experiment, do you want to do the owners and be the first person who redeems the daily redeem? Should it be called daily if I don't stream daily though? But also, what is a better name for that if not daily? Yay! Thank you for doing that. I think this is annoying. I don't know if I want it with every channel point redeem. This is a new thing too. Let's go. Yeah, thank you. I was reading what I wrote in that message, but you can see where do you see chat? Do you see it here? I think you do. There in the chat. Will we spin it? I do really like how the gray and the red look together. I don't think you can see them that well. Is there a way for me to show you? Yeah. Kind of. Trying to cover cover my face so it doesn't focus on it. Okay, you can kind of see it. Also, thank you for theming it. I was very proud of it when I created it. It still needs some fixing, but I like the idea of it. Again, I like when streams are as interactive as possible. So that's also what I'm trying to do in my stream. Also, we have new sub badges because I didn't have sub badges before, but I see that you have different badges. Founder. Ooh, that's nice. Can you see your... Okay, I don't know. You can see a sub badge when I type. It's like the sun behind the cloud. I wonder why I have a sub badge, because like I didn't subscribe to my own channel, you know, but I have it. And it's different for every, it's not every month, but like every milestone. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. So I did other things. I have a whole list of things that I did. We have a new emote, which Ranch Pesto did for us when we raided her. It's the... I can type in the chat. Where are my emotes? Here are my emotes. It's this one, 2026 new crew. Because I started in 2026. And it's rainbow and I like it. We have a new chat command that is !sunny, and it shows how sunny somebody's day is going to be. The emojis on screen you saw. Yeah, we had the sound channel point redeems, but they didn't work, so I turned that off so you don't see. Also, we have new icons in the channel points, and also I made it a little bit more uniform when it comes to colors of the channel points, and I like how it looks right now. Also, we have text to speech. Oh, wait, let me try that one. I don't want any of you to try it because I don't want you to lose your points if it's not gonna work. That one works! Why does this one work and this sound one didn't work? Okay, yeah, but we have that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, and the raid message is one that non-subs can use. We have just general emotes, because before I had them with my own emotes, and although I was using follower emotes, not the sub emotes, Schmick let me know that you cannot use my emotes if you are in other people's stream if you are not subscribed to me, and I forgot about it. So now we have one with general emotes, and honestly I like it even more because it's more weathery, because my emotes are not very wary yet. I also did some more behind the scenes, let's call them, stuff. But that's not that interesting. Okay, and we are going to touch the other piece. Okay, I think we need to spin it a bit more. Also, I just realized that I didn't think about it before, but it makes sense that the longer piece I have from the hook to my hand, the more like spin I can keep on it. So if I have just a short piece, I cannot spin it that much. So I cannot also add as much to length. Okay, we're gonna separate it into pieces. This part doesn't wanna hold together. Honestly, this yarn looks like the closest to... Oh, I never know which way. Okay, this way. I never know which way I'm supposed to go because it's not mirrored. It looks the closest to what I was envisioning that it's going to look when it comes to the not uniformness of it. And I'm very happy about it. So maybe not brushing it all out is the way to go. I don't know. It's like counter intuitive to how you probably are supposed to do the yarn spinning, but also it makes sense since I'm trying to get a different outcome. So basically, I'm trying to do everything you are not supposed to do in yarn spinning. I think that's a good way to put it. Okay, I think it's that point of the stream that I'm gonna go and answer some questions. And again, feel free to do that with me. If you'd like, I would love to know what you guys, or like, what is your opinions on some stuff or your experiences. I'm trying to figure out where we ended last time. What's a topic you fall into rabbit holes about? Well, having ADHD is any topic that sparks any bit of interest, basically. Currently, I feel like I'm in a streaming rabbit hole, especially when it comes to just trying to do more and better and stuff. Like, if I could, I wouldn't do anything else but streaming. That's how much excitement I feel about it, and like how hyperfixated on it I am. Unfortunately, I do have other things to do. But yeah, but also with streaming, it has so many like layers to it, because not only it's just streaming and making my stream look and sound good, but also making the stream itself interesting, but also making it interesting. I mean, by what I'm saying or what you're saying, like the flower crown or what I'm doing on it, but also doing things like the channel point redeems or the other social medias that bring people here. Or another part is what I'm doing on stream, and since I'm doing both crafting and gaming, that's another like two rabbit holes that I fall into of like, oh, what can I do? What do I want to do? Like I think for the past month I have been on Steam every single day looking for new games. Also, we have a new game. We have two, no, actually one. I haven't bought the second one yet. But my boyfriend bought me Detroit Became Human because it's on like a huge sale right now on Steam. So we made a deal that he's going to buy it for me, and I'm going to play the whole thing on stream. Oh, it looks like it's going to rip. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here. It's like barely hanging on. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Let me pull it a little bit higher up. Okay. I'm actually making quite a lot of this burgundy color. Okay, I need to have a bit more here. Okay. I feel like this part that I have in my hand right now is more fluffed than what we had before. So we'll see how that's gonna affect the yarn that we will make. So yeah, currently the rabbit hole is definitely streaming, and I love spending every second of my free time on it. What moment from your childhood do you remember very clearly? I feel like my first ever memory I still remember, and it was my aunt taking me on a walk in a stroller, and she was handing me like corn puffs. I think that's what it's called, a corn puff. They're like flavorless corn puffs, and I can see that like we are getting out of the gate from the house that we are living in at the time. I don't remember much of it. It's like a few seconds, but I do remember it pretty clearly. Is there anything else? Well, I remember when I was making hamster houses from Legos, even though we didn't have houses. No, we didn't have we didn't have hamsters. Jeez. We did have a house. Didn't have hamsters. We did have, I think, hamsters at some point, but it wasn't at the same point when I was making hamster houses. I do also vividly remember my favorite and my least favorite dream that I had as a child. Like least favorite, my first ever nightmare. I think it's kind of weird that I didn't really have nightmares as a child, but I have so much of them right now. But also, I believe that dreams are a reflection of like what we have in our head, like our things that we are scared of or things that we desire. And I guess as a child, you just don't have those things that much. So like when it comes to nightmares, you are not scared of that many. Oh, although children are scared of small things. Also, maybe they're not able to overthink yet and not able to imagine what they are scared of unless they experienced it. I don't know. I don't know the psychology behind it, but it is interesting. I feel like that might be a rabbit hole that I get into after the stream. My arm is starting to hurt from like keeping it up constantly, which shows a lot about my physic and physical strength. I was thinking on a shorter stream, but I think we're good. But also I'm worried about the pain that I'm feeling. I don't know if I'll be able to do that for much longer. What color should we go for next? I feel like maybe an orange. Maybe I don't have to go like in a rainbow order, but just try the colors to be a bit more similar to each other. I feel like that might go well. Look well later. You ask about rabbit holes, Ariel. Earlier, I often get into urban fantasy rabbit holes where I try to imagine if our world had magic, what would and wouldn't have been invented and just been taken over by magic. That is such a cool thing to think about. I just realized that some people think about that, and I'm thinking about bad things and overthinking things. I don't know what I'll say. What? Like, would magic be able to accurately translate languages, or would it translate things directly? I feel like it would be able to do it accurately. Magic seems like something that would be very perfect, but also that is interesting take to think of it as something that is not actually perfect. Wait, now I'm going to think about it. Okay, we need another color. Okay. Have you ever thought about putting those thoughts into like a book or something? Like that would be a cool thing to read. What do I want? I know what I want. I want another color. I think I want this color. Oh, I hate this. So this fluff is made out of yarn that I really hated. I can show you because I still have some of it. I got it from my grandma. I got some yarns from my grandma, and some of them I just don't like. I'll show you. This yarn is one ply also. Oh, one ply, that's what it's called. Did I call it one ply? One strand. So it's just one. And the usual yarn, let me find where I have my yarn. Yarn scraps. I had them here, I think. There's so much fluff. Yeah, I do. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, you can kind of see. Let's just like twist it. That's because it's, what is it? Probably like a 4-ply. Yeah. Let me separate it and show you. Can you see that is like four pieces twisted together? So this is one piece. So not really twisted together. And what I want to do is 2-ply, so 2 pieces spun together. But what I try to say, it's like crunchy. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. No, okay, you're not. But it's like, it sounds like a fresh, crisp snow. And yarn is not supposed to sound like that. And I never liked this yarn. because of that, and it's just like feels weird. And this unfortunately still feels like that. I was hoping that if I brush it out, it will get better, but it didn't. Also, there's like I have this and another one of like this is gonna make the same amount. So I don't really want to throw it out, but also I kind of hate it. But maybe if I'm just gonna have it in little pieces throughout the whole blanket, then it's gonna be fine, right? Like I'm not gonna notice it amongst other things. That's what I mean by fine. Okay, this is the piece that I've taken. I think quite big. I need to make blue as soon as possible because I want to add the blue to it. I feel like it's missing blue. Also, this fluff has like a lot of these little pieces. They are made from, I think it's called velvet yarn. It's like a plushy yarn. And I had a lot of it because plushy yarn you can't really reuse, or at least I don't want to, because after it has been like something has been made from it and then you unravel it, it like stops being uniform. Can you see that it's like has like it's squished in certain places? And in my opinion, you can see that when you make something with yarn that has been used before. So I have some yarn like that, and with this one the length of the fiber is the same as the thickness of it. So yeah, basically what I have between my fingers, like this big. And that's not a lot. Overall, the shorter fiber, the harder it is to work with it. And with something like that, you can't work with it by itself. So I'm trying to add it to other yarns. And I had some orange, so that's why it's mixed in with this. We'll see. We did also have a little bit of that in gray, but I think I have more here right now. So we'll see if that's gonna look good. Also, I'm starting to figure out that the positioning of fiber, so what I was worried at the beginning doesn't matter that much, and I can still quite easily pull everything. So we're fine. I'm also wondering if those pieces of the velvet yarn are going to just fall out, or if they are going to spin in the yarn. Like it can go either way. I think they're more like bigger pieces, I think, are more likely to fall out, but the smaller one are going to spin into. Okay. Okay, I feel like I'm getting better and wait, let me do a little bit more. I feel like I'm getting better and better at joining these colors. Look at that. Wait, I want to show you about. Okay, it's spinning. Whatever. Yeah. This is how I want it to look. Wanted it to look. So I'm happy about it. Ooh. Okay, this is how it ended. So I guess we know what's going to happen. But some of it is spinning into. So about my thoughts on magic and stuff, I implement them in my D&D games, so I get to explore it with other people and seeing how far I can take it before anything starts to break down. Ooh, that's actually a very cool way to go about it. It's nice. Also, have you been streaming D&D or anything lately? I feel like I can't seem to catch your streams in like the past few weeks. And I don't know if you're not streaming or if it's like a skill issue on my part. I feel like in here, you can kind of see the short fluff is like really sticking out. So I think that's going to fall out at some point, but I don't want to pull it out myself, you know? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have so much of it. Okay, so for also I was wondering like how I should go about these short fibers because I don't want to waste all of this. No, I haven't been streaming lately. My PC was lagging hard, so I vibrating. Now I just haven't gotten back to it. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I was wondering how to go about it because, well, I was worried about what is happening right now. And I think the way to go is to brush it into the yarn really, really well and not have big chunks of it. And that's going to work, which means that I will get a lot of things flying out from the orange one because I didn't go about it this way. The orange one. But I think like the gray one and the brown one, I went about it a lot better. Okay, let's do another question. What kind of moments pass too quickly? I feel like all of the good ones. That's the thing. Like if something is bad, the time just flies by so much faster, and if something is good, it no, the other way. Wait, if something is bad, the time goes slowly, and if something is good, the time flies by very quickly. But it's not even about, I mean, obviously it's not about time. The time is not going suddenly quicker on or slower. But it's that when something is good, you just don't think of the time that much. And I feel like that's why it passes you by so quickly. I feel like nights when I'm sleeping pass by very quickly. I know that I'm sleeping, so like I don't experience the night. I just feel like I never sleep for long enough. I wonder if that's a universal experience though. What's something that felt huge when you were younger but small now? Okay, we will have ads in 3 minutes. Oh my god, I feel like everything. Oh, I know, not having friends. I feel like, although I do have friends, but there was a time when I didn't really have anyone as an adult, and it wasn't as bad as younger me thought it could be. Or as bad as my younger self felt about it. That's, I guess, a better way to put it. Okay, not to toot my own horn here, although that is exactly what I'm doing, but I feel like I'm getting better and better at it. Not the uniformness, but again, that is not something that I'm trying to achieve. And also, the yarn is sometimes just not brushed out that well, and that I feel like affects it a lot. Woo. Like, I'm starting to feel like I know what I'm doing. Ah, it fell. Not exactly. Like, I don't feel like I would be able to teach somebody to do it. But I think I know enough to do it and have fun with it. I honestly thought that it's going to be a lot harder than it. Okay, I will finish up what I have right now and we will take a break again. Okay, I think this is good. I wish I could show what I'm doing to like a professional and see what they have to tell me with how it's going. Okay, because ads may start any second now. So remember to get some water, get some snacks, take your meds, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll see each other in 3 minutes. And we are back. I took a little bit of a longer break because I wanted to see if Crafty has a streaming schedule. Because as I said, I would really like to rate them after the stream. Because they know that I wanted to start spinning. But I didn't find any schedule. So I think there isn't much of a chance that we will be able to rate them. But maybe next time. And if not, I'm just gonna pop into their next stream and then I'm going to tell them. Okay, let's go for... And wait, where are my questions? Here are my questions. Also, I've just recently realized that you can see who is watching your stream even if they are not in the chat, but using that feels wrong. I don't know why, like... I'm seeing people that don't want to be seen. But I'm not gonna call out anybody or anything like that, so don't worry about it. You see, oh, I mean, everybody can see that because I have found out about it on somebody else's stream, and now I saw that I can also do that. I mean, I don't know if I can... Wait. Where can I do it? Yeah, okay, I can see it, so... Yeah, I saw that I can see it as a viewer, but I can see it as a streamer too. Which makes sense. I wonder if I can block it so that viewers cannot see other viewers. Or like nobody can see nobody. I never really look at who's on my chat. I just let those who pop in make themselves know or never be known at all. I mean, me too. Again, I just realized that I can do it and I checked it. But I don't want to... Again, I will not be calling out anybody or anything like that. Like there's a lot of anxious people who just want to keep that career. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm usually a lurker. So yeah. Oh no. Did you see? Okay, yeah, you did see. It just fell down. I guess I'm not the best yarn fluffer. Also, this is looking pretty good. It's not like a lot of yarn, but it's not little either. Personally, I like interacting with the streamer and getting noticed, but that's not everyone. I like being noticed, but I just don't really know what to say usually. Like, I will say hello, how are you? But then after that, it's hard for me to like keep up that conversation. Hello, Orange Festa, how are you? Pretty orange fluff. I made it. I was fluffing some of my yarn scraps and I'm spinning for the first time. I was just saying that I really wish Crafty went live after me, because then I could rate them, because they helped me out with figuring out the spinning thing. Nice, thank you. It is like not very uniform, as you can see, but I'm planning on doing a freeform crochet blanket, so I feel like that's going to look good. And also I have, as you can see in there, a bunch of colors, because those are scraps that I have been collecting, I think, since I started crocheting, so 3.5 years on and off, or actually closer to 4 years now. Yeah, and recently, a few months ago, I found out that you can turn that into yarn again and crochet with it again, and that seems like a perfect cycle of being a yarn artist. Make yarn, use yarn, and then use scraps of yarn to make new yarn. That just makes sense. I think Crafty is on twice a week if we're lucky. Let me look around Discord, see if I can find out. Okay, thank you for checking in. I checked their Discord, but I think they are only like announcing when they are live, like when they're starting. I didn't find. I tried to look for a schedule on Twitch, but I didn't find anything. Also, it's like it's fine if they're not gonna be on. I'm just gonna let them know probably on their next stream that I actually started. I was just, it was more of my manifestation that it would be very nice to do that. How are you, Ranch Pesto? Do you prefer to be called Ranch or Pesto or Ranch Pesto or something else? Also, I have the emote that you made for me. I've added it this weekend. I think we'll do another question. I have questions that I'm answering, and anybody in the chat, feel free to also answer them. Ranch or Rutch? It's fine unless you like pasta better. Still sick, sadly. Oh, that's not good. I hope you'll get better soon. What memory instantly puts you in a good mood? Ooh. I like remembering like start of a friendship that later turned to the relationship that I'm in. I feel like we were doing really fun things at the beginning. So I guess that, is there anything else? I don't know, I feel like that's where the happiest things. Also, actually remembering that I did things that I had on my bucket list, like bungee jumping or skydiving. I'm also like happy about the fact that I planned something and then actually executed it. Let's say. I'm wondering what I can do to not make the fluff tear so much. But I think it's mostly about the length of the fiber, and with that I can't do much because it's dependent on the brushes that I use. Like, it's hard for it to be longer than the bristles of the brush. Let me see the bristles. That. I guess it's not that big of a problem. It's just a little bit more work to keep adding the fluff. What's something you wish you remembered better? I don't know if there's something. Really. Nothing really comes to my mind, honestly. Oh, I know books that I've read, so that I didn't feel like I need to read them for the second time. I just remembered everything that they say. So this year I'm trying to read one book a month, and I can share with you that I actually finished the third book today. So I am ahead of my schedule. But the book that I just read, which was Black Magic by... No, not Black Magic, Big Magic. I think that's the English title. I had it in Polish. Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and the book that I'm starting right now, which is Polish book. I don't think it has a English title. Both of them I have read before, but I didn't remember what they were saying, so I decided to read them again. So I guess I would like to remember that. Okay, we're finished with the orange. We also have a lot of like little pieces on my desk and also on myself. Okay, the things that I have on my desk, I don't really want to throw that out. I can add it to the fluff. But what I have on myself, do you guys want to know what I do whenever I work with fluff? Because I don't want to get it in my nose, and also I just don't want to have it around my room. I'm going to mute myself. Wait, no, first I'm going to show you. I have this handy dandy little vacuum. It's like, I don't know, my vacuum just can be put into pieces, and like this is the main piece of it. And it's like a handy dandy vacuum, and I can vacuum myself and my desk. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear that. Okay, we're good. We're cleaner. I usually do it just a little bit better, but I didn't want to take that much time today. Okay, we did red and orange. I'm thinking about this brown. It looks kind of creamy to you. It is kind of creamy brown. Wonder, do I have... I should have a darker brown somewhere. Oh, I have this brown. It does also have like a lot of pieces, but also I have had 3 colors that have a lot of pieces in them so far. Like, not 3, 2, one next to each other. So I feel like we could do something like maybe this pink would look good. I don't know. I still don't know how I should go about it. I do have a lot of this one, so I could use... Okay, I'm gonna maybe use this one. Yeah, I guess. I don't think I want all of this. Also, this is like one of the fluffiest fluffs that I have. Whatever that sounds like, but yeah, I just feel like some yarn fluffed out better than other, and this one definitely fluffed out better. Okay, let me pull that. Okay, this connection didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Or maybe no, it's not perfect. The previous one was a lot better. Also, I feel like this fluff is really easy to work with. It's really easy to pull. Yeah, I think this one is like the closest to like proper fluff when it comes to how easy it is to work with it. Okay, and now I just put it on this. Wait, no. I keep forgetting that I have to like leave a little bit here. That's fine. I broke it. Okay, we're good. What subject in school was unexpectedly interesting? History. I was never good at history because I'm not good at remembering. I'm good like logic stuff. I was really good at maths, for example. But I wasn't good at things where you just had to remember things like geography or history. But I remember in my primary school, we had a teacher who he was so good at kind of telling stories, and he would teach history that way, by just telling stories. And I remember that I loved listening to it. History was still hard because of the dates, because I have that thing, even though I like math, I feel like whenever somebody is just telling me a number, or like if I'm reading something and it says a number, my brain just skips it. Like I don't notice numbers at all. Unless somebody is like telling me something and they put a lot of accent on a number. So like, I don't know, like I told him 3 times. So then I'm going to notice 3 times. But besides that, I don't know why it's happening, but it is happening. I feel like my boyfriend could confirm it, that he would be like he can tell me something and I would be like, okay, but how many? My brain skipped that. And only when I actually focus on the number, then I'm going to like understand it. Then it's going to get into my head. What's something you'll remember learning that turned out to be very useful? Using a sewing machine. Also, everything that my parents taught me when it comes to my car. I wouldn't say that I know a lot about cars, but I know stuff like how to charge your battery, how to start a car if it's like it makes a sound but it doesn't wanna like actually start. You know how a car does like and then it starts. So if the car just does that and doesn't want to start, I know how to fix that. I also know how to charge one car from another. In theory, I had to do that once, but my friend was with me and he was kind of doing everything. I also, in theory, know how to change a wheel. Never had to do that, and knock on wood, hopefully I won't ever need to do that. Also, overall, I feel like my parents taught me a lot about just like being an adult and figuring out adult things. I still don't know stuff like taxes, but also with how like law is in Poland, I never had to pay taxes yet. I will have to start paying them next year because we started at 26. Why 26? I have no idea. I guess it's somehow combined with being in school and like finishing some kind of degree maybe at 26. I don't know, but I know that everybody hates turning 26 because they are earning less at that age. And that is coming for me next year. I still have over a year before that, so not that bad. Also, cooking I feel like I could make a meal, not a good meal, not like a great meal, but like a edible meal with almost everything. Like with when it comes to foods, obviously. Mm, yeah, my parents really put a lot of work into knowing that me and my brother are going to survive on our own when we are going to move out. Uh, and yeah, it definitely worked. What's something school never taught but probably should? Taxes and like all of the, how do you say it? That is a word that mm, I wanted to know what it is called. Like, what's the translation of it? But I never checked it, so I will check it now. I got the translation office, but that is not what I was looking for. Okay, government office, I guess. That's what Google Translate is saying. Also, you want to see my face a little bit better? There we go. I forgot about it. Yeah, everything government office related. I hate going to those offices. It takes so much time. I never know what I'm supposed to do. The internet doesn't give me answers, and I feel like people are rude, and I hate going there and doing everything. So yeah, I wish school taught us that. Overall, I wish school taught us more adult stuff, useful things. What kind of teacher made the biggest impression on you? Ooh, I feel like that history teacher, but also I had two. I loved maths again, my favorite subject. The best one, like I had the best grades. It was the easiest. I had two math teachers that gave me bad impressions of them, and of one of them also made me not like maths anymore. First of them, oh, this is a story that I love telling, although I hate that it happened. But I was finishing my gymnasium. Gymnasium is a school after primary school and before, uh, in my case, technical school, but you can also go to like liceum or szkoła zawodowa. I don't know the translation of it. It's like primary school, gymnasium, the I guess you can call it middle school, and then university if you want to go to university. So in my gymnasium, so I was 15 at the time. I was really good at maths, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. That's a fact. Like I had the best grades in my class. I had one of the best in schools. I was getting good places at competition, not like first one, but like good places at competition. If there was a competition where more people from my school were attending, I would most of the time, if not all of the time, have the best placement of our school. Like I was good at the subject, okay? It always came easy to me. I was good at maths. And the way grading works in Poland is that you have grades from 1 to 6. 6 is the best, 1 is the worst. 1 is like you're not passing. 6 is the best you can get. The only way to get 6 is when you get 5 from like the whatever you're doing in school, and then you have to do additional stuff, and that's the only way to get 6 in theory, because it's also fully dependent on the teacher. So I had teachers who were like giving 6s for just doing stuff during the classes, and I've had teachers who just as a rule didn't give 6s no matter what somebody did. But in theory, that's how it is. So I was taking, like, I was doing all of the competitions that I could. Also, teachers can do, if you have an exam, they can give you like an additional task on that exam that is above the level of the exam, and then if you do it, then they can give you a 6 from the exam. Without that, you're in theory again not supposed to get a 6. The best you can do is 5. So I would get 6s from the exams. I was doing everything that could be done because I liked doing it. But we had one like type of exam that, even though it's graded, that grade is not supposed to affect the grade at the end of the year or end of the semester. And that was being, we had that exam since I think the first class is the primary school. And it would always say that grade doesn't affect your end grade. It's just to check like the level of the class overall, if the class is at the level that it's supposed to be. And in my last year of gymnasium, we had 2 of those exams, that the ones that are the grade is not taken into account at the end. And on both of them, I got a 4, which is like not bad, but also not good. But again, those grades are not being taken into account for the end grade. And for the end grade, I was expecting to get a 6. That was obvious. I was doing everything. I was getting 6s. I was getting 5s. I was doing everything that you can to get that 6. And my teacher is like, but you have 2 4s on those exams that are not being taken into account, so I'm not gonna give you a 6. And I was shocked. I did not let that woman live for I think the last month of the year. Like, it got to a point where my class and people who I wasn't close with at all were telling her that she should give me that 6 because I deserve it, and also probably because they were so done with me. But like, I would tell them like, I'm gonna do anything I can do for a month, like additional tasks. I will do whatever she wants. I want the 6 because I'm going to a different school. Like, I have to go to a technical school, and so I want to be able to get to that school. And also, if there's a chance to get a scholarship, I would like to have a 6, you know? And she didn't give me the 6. She said that those 2 4s that are not supposed to be taken into an account, she's going to take into account, and she's not gonna give me a 6. And like, it's fine, I got to a school that I wanted to get. But then I found out that I can get a scholarship, and like a big scholarship. It was 6,000 Polish złotych. Polish saying. Oh, it's not speaking in Polish. You didn't read the description, my friend. Polish saying is that I tell you a Polish saying, then I translate it into English, and you have to guess what it is. And because you know Polish and you know Polish sayings, I don't think that's going to work. You know? Yeah, somebody didn't read the description. You can change it. What else do I have? Oh, you can choose a hat for me to wear. And we can do it so that you will have another hat for next time. That's going to be also 1,000 points. Fish. Okay. Let me just wind it and I will get the fish shot. I see that even though I made a tomato, fish is still the fan favorite. Oh wait, no. I need my headphones. There we go. I love this hat. I can understand why everybody loves it. I also love it. Okay, needed to fix my hair a little bit. Okay, coming back to my story. 6,000. That's a lot of money. Okay, it's not the same amount that it is in dollars, but that's a lot of money, especially for a 16-year-old. I was 16 years old. I was getting my monthly allowance from my parents was 100. That was 60 times more. 60. That was a lot of money. And for that, you had to have like, they were kind of changing your grades into points, and you had to have enough points from, what do we call, like human studies? That's like Polish, English, and I don't know what else. And then you had to have a certain amount of points from science, which is like chemistry, physics, biology, geography, maths. And basically grade 6, that would be 6 points. And I don't remember how many points exactly I had to have, but I remember that I was missing 1 point to get that fucking scholarship. Which means that if she gave me that 6, I would get that scholarship. That's 6 fucking thousands. And as you can see, it's 9 years later, and I'm still fucking pissed about it. I could have, because I did have to spend it in a way where like I would let them know what I spend it on. But like, I could buy myself a computer. I had a shitty computer. I still have a shitty computer. That's why I'm not using it for streaming, because it doesn't even handle streaming. Besides the point, like, I could buy so many things, especially because I was in IT school, so I could buy anything IT related and would be fine. And I'm still pissed about it. I still think that maybe I should go back to my gymnasium, find that woman, and tell her that. I don't know if she remembers me, but I will remember her for the rest of my life, and I will be pissed for the rest of my life. I reserve the right to be pissed about it. Like, even now, 9 years later, 6,000 is a lot of money. Like, I could use it right now, honestly. But I feel like that's a good reason to be pissed. Okay, and the second teacher, it was actually in my technical school. So at first, I liked her classes, mainly because they were easy, and just being during the classes, like I knew everything. Like that teacher, I didn't do my homework, because the way she was checking the homework is that she would ask you to go to the whiteboard, chalkboard board, the board. She would give you one of the tasks that were as a homework, and if you did it, then it's fine, and if you didn't, then that means that you didn't do your homework. And the thing about me was that I didn't need to do the homework to be able to do the task on the board. So I never did the homework, because I knew that if she asked me to do the task, the exercise, I would just be able to do that. And I think during my second year, I found out that she knows that I don't do homework, that like, but she knows that I would be able to do that, so she never asked me to go to the board, so that also, if she did check my notebook, she didn't have to give me a bad grade. So that was very nice. Obviously, I really liked that woman as a person, because I was going to we had a school, how would you call it, like how you have theater in school, and like whoever wants to do theater can do that. We had that, but with travel stuff. Uh, yeah, and she was like the main person then, and I loved her during those travels. She was so fun to talk about. She was chill. You could talk with her about anything. But during classes, especially when the COVID happened when I was, wait, when I was at the end of my third grade class, and I had 4 of them. So at the end of the third one, and because of that, and also because of the way she had her classes, and I feel like at the end we were in a huge rush to finish everything that we had before the Matura exam, which I told you already. Matura exam is considered the most important exam of your life, which bullshit. But the only thing that depends on the Matura exam is what university you will go to, which when you were in technical school, that seems like a very important thing. When you're adult, you probably know that university is not that important, especially now. Like jobs don't even consider universities anymore that much. Yeah, but she was rushing so much, and I don't remember what she did exactly, but I just remember that the way she would have those classes during COVID made me hate maths, and that's the point when I stopped learning maths. And then during university, I wasn't really good at maths. Like when I took some time and learned, like listened during the classes, if I attended the classes, then I would understand what it is about. I remember that even one teacher told me, like, I think we had some exam and I did pretty poorly on it. And then we had classes, and like I started talking with him about what we are doing, and started doing the exercises with him. And he even gave me some kind of comment that's like, see, you can do it if you try. It's like he saw that it is within me, it's just that I don't want to do it. Which he was completely right about it, but I didn't want to do it because of that teacher. So yeah, that's a long way to say that those 3 people probably made the biggest impression on me. I wonder if there's anybody else. I don't think so. There is one person, but I don't think I can tell that story on stream. Yeah, let's leave it at that. I'll probably tell you at some point. It's just not yet. What kind of learning style works best for you? When something is easy at the beginning, then I love learning it. But I'm still, I don't know. I think like more practice based than like sitting and learning. Although I do like to, whenever I have to do something, I do like to just sit and watch a bunch of YouTube videos about it. But I think that's my way of procrastinating without feeling that I'm procrastinating. But I do like, I guess, practice based the most. What's something you enjoy learning about even outside school? Where currently everything that I learn about is outside of school. During school, I don't know if I was learning a lot about something. I don't like Minecraft when I was playing it. I guess I started crocheting during my university, so you can say that I learned about that. I do also like baking and baking new things, if you can call that learning. But because I am currently so, excuse me, currently so hyper focused on streaming, I don't really find time to do that. Because whenever I have time, I prefer to do streaming things. Guys, to be honest, I'm so happy that I decided to stream today. If you weren't here at the beginning, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today because I didn't feel really good in the morning and then for the next few hours. But the drop spindle came. This is what I'm pointing at. And I decided that I don't want to wait a week to try spinning. And I'm really happy that I did that because not only I would have to wait a week and I would be impatient, but also I would probably not feel really good with myself that I did take that break. I obviously know that if I need a break, I should take it, but also, do I really need a break if I feel bad? I just didn't want to break the consistency. Hello, Cisurit, how are you? I am spinning today. I think that's the word, consistency. Like doing things in the row. That's the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, I didn't want to break it because I know that in my head, if I show myself, like I have kind of like rules. Like right now I have a rule to stream twice a week on every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. CET. You finished with the balls? No, because the drop spindle came today and I had to do this. We will do the hat, I don't know, next week or maybe in 2 weeks because I'm really feeling this. I really like doing it, so I might want to do more of that. But also I think I will do some of this off stream, like the yarn spinning. Oh no, I got the yarn in there. So yeah, we will get back to that. It's just that I wanted to try spinning for a long time and everything finally came, so I had to try it. And also I was just saying, I didn't really feel good today, and I definitely did not feel like dealing with the balls. Although I know what I want to do. One of my viewers, Schmick, sent me a video of Evan and Caitlin making a cloud lamp, and I forgot about that video. I saw that video before, and they actually have a similar kind of approach to me. It's just that instead of balls, they were using paper lanterns. But I'm going the more DIY route, I guess. But later to make like the cloud part, so not the overall shape, but the details, they are using polymer filling, the stuff that you put inside of crochet plushies, and I have a lot of that and I didn't think about it at all. I was thinking about yarn fluff and cotton wool, but polymer filling is such a great idea because it's the cheapest. Yeah, mainly that. So that's what I'm going to use. So I don't know what I'm going to do, so I don't need to do any tests. Also, I didn't have time to prepare anything for the cloud hat because I wanted to finish making the balls off stream so that I can start gluing them and get the general shape on stream. But again, as I said, I didn't have time for that. So I'll try to prepare better for, again, next week or in 2 weeks. Maybe next week. I would like to finish that because I would like to have that available for channel redeem. Also, Cisurit, if you would like, we have a daily channel point redeem, which later can be used to redeem me crocheting something. I don't know, was I talking about it in the last stream? I don't remember. I feel like I did talk about it on the stream before. I don't know. But if you would like to redeem that and be a step closer to getting something crocheted, go for it. It's a channel point redeem that should cost just 1 channel point. On a raindrop. Show me channel points. But yeah, after having so currently I put it at 20, but also I will be like the daily. Ooh, thank you for the redeem. The daily thing is not gonna be the only thing, because I know that 20 streams is a lot. Like, I haven't even done 20 streams so far. I think I'm at number 19 currently, so it's not far. But with this, the weather forecasts, I created it, so I have like full control over it. So I'm thinking that if, for example, something exciting happens during the stream, or somebody helps me out on the stream, I can just give out those forecasts. So it's not gonna be that hard to get that. Yeah, and you'll be able to redeem different weathers, and different weathers basically mean that I will crochet different things, like a sun or a raindrop or a cloud, or one thing that we'll have that's gonna be more expensive, but it's also gonna be bigger. It's going to be a rainbow. That's going to be, so far it's at 50. Maybe I will put it down a little bit. I don't know. I have to see like how much I will be giving out, and then probably adjust the prices to it, because it's a new thing. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do something similar to what I have here with the flowers. So with that, you can redeem a flower for, I believe, 10,000 points. It is a lot, but again, that's supposed to be to like honor my biggest supporter. So that's very intentionally at a lot. So something like that, but so this is a line with just lights. I'm thinking about more of a garland. I don't know what it's called in English. I think it's garland. It's like a line, and it's gonna have like lines going down. And I'm thinking about putting it on top of my bed frame. You can't see it, but I hope you will be able to see the lights that will be going down. And whatever you redeem, I'm going to crochet it, and I'm going to put it there. And I think that I will also put like the name of whoever redeemed it somewhere there. I just don't know how I want to do it yet. But I also know that we have some time until the first person redeems it, so we can figure it out as we go. Or I can figure it out with the first person that redeems it, and they can choose what they want. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just trying. I really like really interactive streams, so that's also what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. Okay, I think I will finish what I have in my hand, and we will be finishing the stream. Hopefully we can do it before the ads. We'll see. We'll see how long it will take me to figure out who to raid, because that's sometimes troubling. Also, I have yet to figure out if I can just, like, what do I do if I just want to stop for the day? Because so far I have been just putting it on my desk. But I wonder if there's, I don't know, some kind of way to like make it more secure than just putting it on the desk. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna wrap it around. This actually kind of works. This is how much we have right now. I am very excited and very impressed. I'm also wondering that maybe I should have not that. Maybe I should take it off soon, because it is getting quite full. Like here, there's not a lot of space. Also, I don't know how far to the bottom I can get here. I guess however long if I just have some space to spin it. I don't know. But it's not that important, I think. But yeah, this is what we have. I will now try to find somebody to raid. What do we have here? It would be so cool if I found somebody who is also yarn spinning, but I feel like yarn spinning is a pretty niche hobby. Wait, that looks interesting. Okay, it's not yarn spinning. Okay, I think I know who I want to raid. Okay. I hope I copied that correctly. Let me do it here. Okay, so thank you all so much for being here today with me. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Drink water, get snacks, or proper food. Go to sleep if you need to. We will see each other on Thursday playing Undertale. I hope that I can finish Undertale, which might be a very good occasion to give out weather forecasts. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's all. Wait, raid message if you want to. Put our raid message. Feel free to do that. I finally didn't forget about it. I think it's like second time that I didn't forget about it. So we're getting better. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I will see you guys on Thursday.